strictly medicinal Materia Medica series, Transplanting Mandrake. This is the Mandragora officinalis, which was planted around January 20th, and it is now mid-March, so it's been about a month and a half of time between planting and transplanting. This is the original flat. It's been half transplanted out of, and this is the new flat. I'm transplanting the mandrakes during the vegetative phase, which is what they really prefer. They don't really like to be transplanted during dormancy. So these seedlings are really rather nicely formed. The seed was planted, it's pre-treated by putting in the refrigerator in some willow water for 4 or 5 days, cold refrigeration. Then after removing from that, I put the seed on a stainless steel screen and rubbed it, not hard enough to really break the seed coat, but enough to sort of abrade the seed coat slightly. And then I planted it under lights, with the lights about 18 inches above the flat, and it came up in a few days. Actually, it really stimulates the seed to grow consistently when you do that pre-treatment, cold water pre-treatment. Anyway, I'm going to try to transplant a seedling and show you what the root structure is like. And I only have one hand because I'm trying to hold this camera, but see what we can do. The roots have gone way down in there. I like to use these deep flats, and you can see how there's a top dressing of really calcareous material that was ground up basaltic rock. And there's the seedling there, and you can see that it has a rather deep taproot with quite a large amount of lateral growth. So we'll make a hole in our flat. We'll introduce this in this way, and then I'm going to have to give it a little bit of extra medium. It's pretty scrunched in there. That one was super duper long. Most of these have been actually more spread with a spreading root system. Let me get another one and see if it might be a little bit more typical. Have to really get in underneath that. It's about 4 inches deep. Make sure you don't rip the roots. Support that crown while you turn it around. And there, I guess that one is a little bit more hairy and has a little bit more lateral rootlet on it. Put that one in there. Get all those roots straight down in there. That's pretty typical for any transplant, really. Then when you put your medium in around it, you introduce it in such a way that it pulls the roots down with it into the hole, and then it fills the hole. That way you get the roots pointing straight down, which is really the way to go. And see here, I'm getting this next one nicely filled up and dibbled out, ready to plant another seedling in there. Let's get another seedling. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's nice. Check out that root development. Unbelievable.